Hi guys, how you doing?
This is Tracy.
And we're showcasing how I currently use how I document my for memory keeping, how I document our um, our life right now. And normally we use the project. I used to use the project life by what's the name again?
Ali.
Ali, no, not Ali Edwards.
Oh, by Becky
Like a
Higgins.
Higgins,
Yeah.
right? And those binders are nice and everything, but they're very big and bulky on a shelf. So this year, Stacy and I doing some research. We came up with similar ideas, and she's going to show you hers, but here is mine. And I use the Happy Planner, and this one is an 18-month one that I picked up, and it's just basically documenting our life, right? And
So
it's
it's
just
in a week format.
right,
So for every tab, you have the month.
right.
Um, Tracy's has the calendar for the
Right.
month. And then from there,
Right.
it has the days on top.
Right.
And then for each day, you have three boxes, right? One, two, three, where you can either put a picture, write some words, throw some stickers, whatever you want, whatever you fancy.
And some of these calendars are dated and some of them are undated. So you depend how you want to format yours. I rather the dates because it just saves me time. And you know, it's
The one thing about the discs is that these papers come off very easily.
They do, which is a good thing, but it's also a pain. Right? So this is, I mean, the pictures are smaller, but if you don't want to, you don't have to.
How big are the pictures, you would say? One.
I don't know because we got
the punch.
The punch.
Happy Planner sells a punch.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's so many different ways you can do this. You can add notes or you can add more drawings and just document any and everything. So
I think one of the things we love about it is the fact that you can decorate it.
Right.
So you can go sticker crazy. I mean,
make notes, whatever you want to do, right? And you could even add your calendar here too, but you don't have to. I mean, I have a separate calendar for me. So
this is a way of using a planner to do memory keeping.
Right. So
as well as keep a track of appointments for the month.
Right.
So I do use it.
And also too, if you have a lot of pictures, right? If you have, because this is when we went on vacation, and I had a bunch of pictures,
and you can make little flips and
to showcase things, right? And each person is different. How you want you make the layout how you want it to be. You don't have to. You don't have to follow any certain format. You just do what you want to do.
Our mother uses the Happy Planner as well, but she doesn't do memory keeping at all. She uses it as a planner.
Yeah.
To plan, her life or whatever. So
right.
You can put in each box. You could do to do tasks. And you can look up Happy Planner on Instagram. People use it in so many different ways. But we like using it for memory keeping because it's a smaller format.
Right.
I believe these pictures are like 1.75 by 2.
Correct.
Something
and I
like
cut
that.
them
2
out.
inches.
I had this by Ali Edwards. She had the template.
Oh, okay.
And they came out to this size. And then I used the hole punch to cut it down even smaller.
Okay, that's your format.
So that's my format.
Yeah.
I don't know how you use yours for your format. Do you use?
Yeah, I do use Photoshop, but you can do. I mean, that's too complicated for probably most people. So not most, but some people.
Some people may not.
It may not be convenient. So I would totally invest in that little puncher. It was what, $20?
Yes.
And that way you just punch out whatever you want.
Right.
And just stick it down.
Right.
It's the easiest thing to do.
Right. So, yeah. So this is how I document mine. And this one is for 18 months. And I got it on sale. And that's why it went for 18 months. But usually it's 12 months. And hopefully it's not too bad, right? Not too thick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. So you can show you Stacy's now and to get an idea.
So I am using, it's not by the Happy Planner, but it's the similar idea. This one is by American Crafts. So Maggie Holmes collection. Joanne's sell them if you're looking, or scrapbook.com. But anyway, Journal with Kate is the girl. She wrote this out for me when I placed an order with her, and she included this for free for me. So I thought it was so beautiful, and I stuck it to the front.
It matches perfectly.
Yeah. And then these tassels, you know, scrapbook.com, they sell it. Anyway, so mine is similar to Tracy's, but Maggie Holmes tend to be more floral. So I think yours is different in that there's this intro page,
right,
and it has like monthly goals, important dates, remember this, and then quote of the month. And then here you can do like monthly highlights. I just decorate it. That's what I've been doing, if you notice. Yeah, for each month. Yeah. Anyway, what I tend to do as well is any little things I get in the mail, like packaging or business cards, I just stick them in the back here. It's the last page for the month. It's called, then it's notes. And I usually stick those things down. Like this is from Yosika Stationery, Bon Kachan, all their packaging. They always have such nice packaging. I stick it down in the back. So like this is from Chelsea Yarns. Tracy sent me this when they were traveling. This is a little note here from packaging I ordered from Nico Neko, I believe.
So cool.
I got this sticker from Hearts on Fiber during the yarn crawl, I believe. Then my coffee subscription with Blue Bottle Coffee. So, you know, as you can see, like I really had fun, you know. I got this from a local store here in Davidson, and I was like, oh, I need that for my book. So I stick it down there. Postage, you know, like this cute postage. My sister sent me a card, and it, you know, she did this little stamp, so I had to keep it.
Of course.
So stuff like that. So then, during the month, so we have this calendar, which I put these dates, the days. I had stickers, and I do that. I put in all my schedule and everything. And then I start now documenting. So pictures, some words, pretty much similar to how we do Project Life, right? And you get a taste of what that looks like. I like this format again because it's small, but also I also on the side I put my to-do for the week. So I try to use it as both a planner and a memory keeping kind of thing. And so I can go back and look at the week and I can say, oh, we did this on this day, or we did this on that day, or this is what happened. So
I find myself going back to, if I want to remember certain things, to jog my memory of what we did.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh no, I did buy this. No, we did do this already.
I had my son draw here on his day off. I had him do a drawing there. And then my FOMO, I'm missing out of the New York Sheep and Wool, but I wanted to document that it happened. Right. So I put it there.
That's a great idea.
I take snaps on Instagram if I see something pretty like this, and I cut it out and put it in my planner for decoration. I do that a lot on Instagram. It's so easy to screenshot, right?
Right.
So, yeah. So that's how we have been documenting our thing this year. The only problem, and one of the problems I have with this is like it's skimpy, so I feel like it's going to fall.
Yeah.
And you cannot store it like that, upright.
Right.
It has to be laying down.
Oh, but between two big books.
Yeah. The other thing is that I feel like this paper is not strong, so you can see how easily it comes off. I feel like this is not going to last long with too many people going through it, right? So I think it's a little flimsy in that respect. But then again, we're using it probably for not for it's not really meant for memory keeping, so maybe that's why. So Tracy and I have an idea to create our own, which we'll try to get to that. I'll need to get it done as soon as possible, though. So anyway, that's it. That's what I'm using this year for planner and memory keeping. But I do have a planner I use. So this is the Traveler's Notebook. This is what it looks like with the Traveler's Notebook. I got it from Bomb Kachan. I'll put a link. All these little attachments, that's an accessory that you can add on. This also is an accessory you can add on, and this is another accessory. And then I have a calendar that I use. So it has, it goes for 6 months. So one book is for January to June, and then, do I have that right? And then July to December. So I'm on my second book for the year. I have these are all accessories you can get from Bomb Kachan. And then this one from the Travelers Company, all from Bomb Kachan. I love that store. And so what I do, and the reason why I started using this format for like a number of years now is because I document the temperature, but that's not because. I'm just telling you on the side, I document the temperature, which is nuts. But I document everything I do that day. And the reason why I used to do that, I initially started doing that is because of Project Life. And when I go back and think about when I'm getting ready to sit down and do all the pictures and everything and all the writing, I could never remember exactly what we did or what day. So having this form of documenting really helps for me to go back and see what we did that day and assign the right picture and words to that particular day. And so, but it's become such a habit that I cannot stop. And I'm planning to use this again this year. Now I'm 2022, right? And then this is just an extra notebook I have in here. And then sticker, and then this is the other side of that leather piece that you can add onto your. And Bomb Kachan has where you can customize your book. You can add your name, they can emboss your name on there and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So there, that's what it looked like. It's Monday to Sunday format. It's vertical, and they give you the time, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, all the way to 11 o'clock, I believe. And yeah, I love this format. I put everything from what we watch to what we eat. Everything. Do you do something like that?
I do. Okay. I do. I don't have a traveler's notebook like that. I have a regular notebook, but I have been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years, I think. And I, like you, it's become such a habit that I have to do it every night. And if I don't, like, let's say if I go straight to sleep, my husband will be like, "You're not journaling?" And it's like,
do you want to show yours now?
Yeah. So this is just how I keep my calendar. This is another memory keeping one.
And it's the same happy planner.
Sorry. I meant to say a happy planner. And
instead of using the traveler's notebook like I was, Tracy's using this happy planner, which is a different format, right?
Right. This is a horizontal one. The other one was vertical. So some extra pictures I had, I stuck in there just because I didn't want to throw it out.
But Tracy's using it as a
calendar.
Yeah.
And
doing the same thing I do with what they ate, what they did, that kind of thing.
Card my sister sent me, pictures I have extras, and just But this is how I've been using this calendar for this year, and I love it.
Do you plan to use the same calendar, like the same format for next year?
Well, that's what I'm trying to decide.
Okay.
Because I like the happy planner, but I want to try a different format. Something similar but different. So for memory keeping, it depends. So for memory keeping, I'm trying to decide if to use this type of planner format and this or this. And the reason why I'm trying to decide is because I want one that will be the least amount of work and be easy to just get going in, right? So this one we picked up at a local. Stacy took me to this stationery shop in Charlotte. Oh my gosh. The cutest shop ever.
Good Postage is called.
Oh my gosh. It's like I wanted everything. My daughters went crazy in there too. But this one here, it tells you this is the monthly goals and you could list it out, but it's not dated, right? And sorry guys. So this is the monthly, this was I think the 12 months in the beginning, right? Am I saying that right? And then here is the weekly behind it. So that's the 12 months. And I think the weekly is behind it.
Okay, and
right?
this is what the weekly
looks like.
So each day, this is each day?
Right.
And it has like a bullet for task.
Right.
Time.
Right. And you can circle the date. You just probably got to put the year in there, right? Well, I'm assuming that you'll know the year by putting it out here, right? You could put pictures and whatever, right? So this will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and so forth, right? And I like it, but yet I don't like it. It's not sitting.
Is there another format in the back? Oh, it's all the same, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's just those two formats.
So my concern is when I start adding pictures in there, right?
I think this will work for your planner.
My planner.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I start adding pictures in there,
like your schedule stuff.
Correct.
And like then what you do, like how I use
this one.
Yeah. And how I use my traveler's notebook.
Right.
Yeah. So this will be perfect for that.
Love it, right? Now, what I had like about this is the size of it for my memory keeping. I like the size of it. It's not a big thing, right? So then I saw this on Ali Edwards' site as a way to use for memory keeping. This is another option, right? It's a bit smaller, which is not what I really wanted. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger. But then it came with these tabs. I'm guessing, I don't know how many in here. I don't think it's 12. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll probably need 2 more. And she had them on sale for dirt cheap. They were like $6 or something like that. And this was like $1.99. So I went ahead and ordered it, and I was like, you know what? It was only like 10, 12 bucks total. And if I don't use it, no big deal. I'll find something else to use it for. But then I was thinking I could use it for memory keeping this way, right?
Journal. So you can ignore the separation of boxes here, right, and then just cut out the picture for each of these boxes.
And then you could journal. But then I'll have to put a date on there, which I wasn't thrilled about. So
what else could we have to think about? What else you can use this for if you don't use it for that?
I'm pretty sure there'll be projects during the year. I'm not worried about that.
Because technically you don't have to even use this, right? Because this was so cheap, it's no big deal.
Yeah, it was $1.99.
Yeah, so this you can use for whatever project.
Correct. So that's why my dilemma is, and I love the Happy Planner, and I love how the boxes were already there for me, so I could just, add what I needed to add, right?
Yeah. So Tracy and I found online this girl who sells the digitals with those boxes, vertical boxes, and so we were thinking of making our own.
Yeah.
So we'll make our own covers.
Yeah.
Our own tabs, and then when we're finished, we can either put it in a binder or spiral bind it as like this one, spiral bind it, which I have a binder. I have the tool to bound it with. So it's just I just got to sit down and do it.
Yeah, we got to nail her down. She's so busy too. I thought I was busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for mine this year, and when I think last year I talked about it. Last podcast I talked about the Hobonichi, and everybody, I think that was one of the comments, like, what is Hobonichi? So anyway, this is it. January to June, July to December. It's the one I'm using is the Teco Cousin. And you have the calendar. You have the vertical format. So just like my traveler's notebook, I can document any, activity, or to-dos or whatever. Then so that first section, is vertical. And then, wait a minute. Okay, I'm telling you wrong. This is the month. So this is January, February, March, April. So I can write in here on April 1st is April Fool's Day. And then on April 12th, I'm doing this or that or whatever.
Taxes are due on April 15th.
So you can write your schedule for the month. So it's a month at a glance, right? And then you go, the next section is the actual month, calendar month. So from the 1st to the 31st, and then I can do also more things that scheduled, right? And then the next section would be this, January, this is the day. It almost seems redundant, right? I'm not sure. I have to see how I'm going to use this. But again, it's by time. So 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or, and I can start writing all this stuff out that I do. It seems a little bit redundant to my traveler's notebook, probably.
But this is more for memory keeping, though.
But the good thing, and that's the good thing. The next section, on this day, when was this, January 2nd or something, I can technically just take a bunch of pictures and stick them here, or whatever memorabilia, and stick them on each day. It's a bigger piece of space to document my day. So there's that. So this is the Hobonichi. And it's for the first 6 months. And then also this. So it's the same thing, just in a second book.
The thing with Hobonichis too, the binding is very strong.
And the paper is pretty good. Yeah, this thing can get really fat, and you don't have to worry about it. This, on the other hand, see how fat this is? Because I've been doing the documenting process for so long that I'm very wordy. My process is just so much that it makes it bulky, and so I had to upgrade to these bigger rings here. But I don't like how that looks, but I have no other choice but to keep it like that. But yeah, and I'm not even done with the year, right? And it's so bulky.
Right.
It's huge. But from what I've seen with Christina from Chelsea Yarns, hers is thick. And this binding is holding up really good. Personally, I think all you need is this. Yeah. If you were to do both memory keeping and planning, you just need that.
That'd be ideal.
Yeah.
I know.
But I'm just a traveler's notebook lover, and so I had to do that. So my traveler's notebook for this year, I got it, right? 2022. And I can show you, even though it's redundant, what I showed you just now. But they always have a theme, like here's the theme for this year. It's music. And so anyway, here's a blank one for you. So it's the Monday to Sunday, the day, and then the vertical document planning, or document whatever you want to do. But I cannot do pictures in here because of the small. It's too small. But yeah. If you have any questions, let us know. We'll be happy to answer them. I'm not sure how detailed or how much detail to even give on these things, but hopefully what we talked about here give you a good idea.
Yeah, and how we document things.
Yeah.
And our process and how we utilize it. And if you have any suggestions, please share with all of us here in the comments below, because maybe others can learn as well.
Yep. And if you have any questions, let us know.
Bye.
Bye.